Welcome to the Fearless Mindset, your home for motivation, empowerment, and personal growth. We grow up believing that life should be fair. In fact, that's taught to us from a very young age. Our parents probably spent hours making sure we always had exactly the same number of carrots on our plate as our sibling. Our teacher will have spent time making sure that they asked everyone in class to contribute an even number of times. From our very first friendships, we wanted to make sure that we had the same amount of time playing with the favourite toy. There is an innate sense from being very young that to be fair means to be even. But who said life was going to be fair? Or that it was meant to be fair? While that sounds like a really depressing idea, that some people are going to be ahead, and maybe that's okay, it can also be very liberating. Life isn't fair. That sucks, but it's true. No matter how much we do to make life fair, there will always be inequality. One of the big mistakes we make is that we feel sorry for ourselves or for others when life wasn't fair to them. Someday it will be. But the truth is, life isn't fair. It won't always be fair to everybody, and not everybody will get their turn. When we make this mistake, we spend a lot of time feeling sorry for ourselves or complaining. We lose our life to waiting for it to be fair. We try to balance the scales. We commiserate with others, we discuss injustices, we complain, but we possibly don't realise we were never promised it was going to be fair. Life is a much more complicated balance than how many pieces of broccoli you get on your plate. Now, one of the great things about surrendering to the fact that life isn't fair and it isn't going to be fair is that it stops us feeling sorry for ourselves. It encourages us to do the best we can with what we have. There isn't automatically going to be a time when you get your turn, so create it. It's not life's job to make everything perfect for us. It's ours. Accepting this fact of unfairness also helps us recognise that everyone has unique strengths and challenges. So while it might not be even, there will always be a positive to each person's life. This acceptance of the unfairness of life can help with difficult decisions you have to make. It can help with where you direct your resources. It can also help you feel less victimised or unfairly treated. At its very core, accepting the unfairness of life is reality, and connecting with that reality can help keep you on track. Accepting the unfairness of life can even help us live a happier life, because we don't strive for when the chips fall in our favour, we create it. Now, the fact that life isn't fair doesn't mean we shouldn't do everything in our power to improve our own chances, or the chances of the world as a whole. It doesn't mean we shouldn't help people. It doesn't mean we shouldn't give our talents. Almost the opposite, it suggests that we should. What accepting life isn't fair can do for us is stop self-pity. It can reduce our worries. It can drive us to put our talents to something more positive. Because life isn't going to be fair, we need to make it better. Now, accepting that life is unfair doesn't mean we don't feel for others going through a tough time. It doesn't mean we're not compassionate. It doesn't mean that we should sit removed from those who are struggling. Quite the opposite. It means we can better connect with them because we know that fate is not going to improve the circumstances of someone struggling. Action needs to. So next time you think about the injustice of the world, remind yourself, no one promised it would be fair. So next time you find yourself struggling with the injustice of the world, remind yourself, no one promised it would be fair. What can I do to make it better? going into the world today the strongest, kindest, and most capable you. Have a great day.